How to clean a Western saddle.
Well, my buckle makes impressions on the inside of her thigh. There are little feathered Indians where we tussle through the night.
First off, you're going to want to remove everything from the saddle. The breast collar, the front cinch, the back cinch. You can remove the latigos if you're doing like a deep cleaning. I'm not doing that today, but you want to remove everything so that you have easy access to the saddle. Then you want your supplies. First off, I have this leather spray. It's like a step 1. I'll put the link in the description. I have a sponge, and I also usually use this Fiebings saddle soap, but currently I'm all out of it, so we're not using that today. What I typically like to do is I will spray the sponge, not the saddle. Sometimes I spray the saddle, but then once I spray the sponge, I'll just start rubbing it into all of the leather parts of the saddle. You might notice that this soap is darkening this specific saddle, and it's only doing that due to the material. Once the saddle dries up, all of the coloring for the saddle will come back. It's not going to dye the saddle, but make sure that when you are getting certain saddle cleaners that you buy stuff that is not going to dye or darken the saddle, because people have made that mistake before. I am guilty of it myself. And so, like I said, I'm just going to scrub it into all different parts of the saddle. I'm going to go underneath all of the flaps. I'm going to do the latigo. I'm going to do the stirrup. Stirrup leather. I'm going to go underneath the stirrup leather all over the place. And I just want to make sure that I soak it really, really good with all of this saddle soap. For reference, I've only done half the saddle. You can see one side is nice, oily, and shiny, and the other one not so much. So I'm going to do the other side of the saddle, which you can see right here. And now both sides are equally shiny and have been oiled up really well. Now I'm going to move on to a different saddle, and in this saddle you'll notice that I don't do the seat, and that's because the seat is not leather. You also might notice with this saddle that the leather does not darken up, and that's pretty much the only reason I'm showing you this one compared to the other one, because in this one the leather's not going to darken. The other one it did. Like I said, when the other one dries, all of that darkness will go away. You want to make sure that you're cleaning your saddles once or twice a month. When I worked at a fancy show barn, I would clean my saddle at the end of every single day. That's kind of excessive, but I mean, if you want to take really good care of your saddle, go ahead and do it. But cleaning your saddles once a month will prevent the leather from cracking and breaking and all of this stuff that we don't want it to. You don't have to take all of the parts off of the saddle every single time. Typically, I do my saddles twice a month. One time is just like a basic once over. I make sure everything's at least getting oiled. And then the second time, I'll really go into detail, take off the latigo, take off all of the little extra straps and stuff that can kind of be a pain to take off. So again, once a month I do a very deep, thorough cleaning, and the second time I kind of just do a quick little once over. Just like with the other one, I only did half of the saddle so that you can see the differences between oiled and not oiled. And then right here you can see both sides are nice and shiny, have been oiled up, and the leather is beginning to soak in all of that soap. A little tip for you, if you have a saddle that has a lot of tooling or some super detailed conchos, I did not win the saddle, it is a client's, but you can use a toothbrush to really get in there and make sure you're getting everything. Now I'm going to wait for them to dry, put all of the pieces back together, and call it a day. So I hope you guys all enjoyed this YouTube video. Before we end off for the day, I want to give you guys a friendly reminder to go and check out our other social medias. We have Facebook, we have Instagram, we have TikTok, we have a bunch of random stuff out there, so definitely go check it out. You can find the links to all of that on our website, which we'll put in the description. We also have several books on the shelf that I highly recommend you guys go and check out, all on different equine related matters. We also have a podcast out there that discusses the life lessons horses have to teach us, as well as a merch store. And if you take a picture of you wearing our merch, then we'll send you a discount on your next order. We are also a sponsored writer for Jeweled and Tooled Custom Leathers, and they make a big portion of the tack that we use on a daily basis. And if you use the discount code WILDCHILD2025, you will also get a killer fucking deal. And last but certainly not least, I want to remind you guys that all of the content you see, all of the videos that we have are purely funded by myself. I like to offer these absolutely no cost to you guys because I truly just want to educate and help create a better world for the horses we all love so much. However, if you would like to financially help or support the sanctuary horses or the things we need to make these videos, or the horses that we rescue and rehabilitate, I have a list of different ways that you can donate. We are not a registered nonprofit. We are just an LLC trying to make ends meet and continue making a better world for the horses and helping horses in need. So if you feel inclined to donate to any of those, please do so. All of the proceeds from our merch and our books and all that fun stuff as well also go to supporting the sanctuary horses and helping us help more horses in need. So stay strong, stay true, stay wild. Thank you guys for your support, and we'll see y'all next time.